Live from one broadcast center with an appealing look at life in Western Massachusetts, this is Mass Appeal. Here are your hosts, Ashley Cole and Seth Stutman.
Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to Mass Appeal. I'm Seth Stutman.
And I'm Ashley Cole. It's cold out there.
And I want to say, so a couple days ago, I told the story right about the nose hairs. Everyone thought it was weird. People behind the scenes were making fun of me. I think you even poked a little bit of fun at me.
I didn't poke fun. I thought it was funny.
She poked a little bit of fun.
I thought you should trim your nose hairs.
I would like to thank the two people and more who wrote in to express their commonality. So it's something that happens to everyone.
Thank
you very much.
They had exclamation points. They said, I know what you mean, Seth. Two exclamation points.
Two exclamation points.
Yes.
That's how much they knew what I meant. So everyone, if you get those hairs, you're not alone.
Do you know, does everyone know what you're talking about?
When it gets really cold out and you take that first breath in through your nose and your nose hairs, they freeze a little bit. And it's that worst feeling. It's like a little crunchy feeling. You hate it.
I have no idea.
Well, you probably have better hygiene than I do. Okay. Well.
All right, so
let's
now,
move past this
what
again.
I'm really excited about, I know both of us are very excited about. We got to talk to 22 News anchor Jackie Brousseau this morning. She's got her hands full with two kids, so we had to, time it right. But luckily enough, she did make some time for us.
No, it was so nice talking to her. Check out what she had to say.
Jackie Brousseau, it's Ashley and Seth.
Hi, how are you?
Great. How are you? How are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel fantastic, actually.
So
I've had a pretty easy recovery, so I'm feeling good.
Oh, that's really good to hear. I'm jealous, I have to say. So
I know. Over that hard part, right?
Exactly. Everyone misses you, and I know everyone wants to know all about your new bundle of joy. Tell us about him.
Well, it's Reed David, for anyone who didn't get a chance to see him. And he was born on the 29th of December. That was not his due date. He was due January 20th. So he was a bit of a surprise for us.
And now he's your second son. You have an older son named Andrew. How's he coping with being a big brother?
He's doing pretty well. There's, obviously a transition period. He's had a couple little outbursts, but he's doing well overall, and he likes to kiss him and give him hugs. So that's been kind of fun to watch. So we're having a good time over here.
That's so exciting. Congratulations, Jackie. And obviously you know what it's like to be a mom, but now you're a mom of two. How has it changed? How is it different?
Well, as they always say, now it's man to man. So, I can't, it's not like you can have your downtime really. So that's been a little bit of a change. My husband usually has Andrew, I usually have Reed, and that's just how it is. But overall, it really, it really hasn't been as crazy as everyone made it out to be. So that has been a positive in terms of having two.
Oh, it's so good to hear, Jackie.
Yeah, I know, for you, Ashley, right?
Now, see, Jackie, I don't have any kids, but for me, going to the grocery store and getting out is tough enough. How about you? Have you ventured out yet? What's it like?
I know, right? I used to think that, Seth. Getting myself out was enough. But you know what? I did one day. I said to my husband, it was a Saturday. I said, I'm going to go early, and I'm going to take my time. And I did venture out. It is a little chaotic, but, you have to have a list. I had a list, and I just got what was on the list, and then I came home. So it wasn't too bad. I'm sure in the thick of things, it could get a little bit crazier, but it wasn't too bad that one particular time. So.
Yeah, he's not even a month yet, though, so, there's
a lot. So you have to go in and out of places quickly, pretty much.
A lot to look forward to. And I have to ask you, well, obviously, Jackie, you're my pregnant buddy here at the station. Now I miss you. But do you have any advice for me? I'm going to have two in just a couple months. Any advice for me?
I just feel like taking it slow and being patient is the only way to go. When you get impatient, the kids can feel your, sort of negative energy. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like the slower I go and the more patient I am, the better things go, the more smoothly things go. So that's sort of how I've maneuvered what we've been going through.
So I'll just remain calm.
Yeah, just stay calm at all costs. It's not easy, trust me. I'm not calm all the time, but that's what I've sort of learned, is you have to keep calm.
So Jackie, we all miss you here. I'm sure though no one misses you as much as your partner in crime, Rich Teddimer. Do you miss Rich?
Of course I miss Rich, but you know what? He texts me pictures of his lunch, and every now and again texts me what's going on. So we're still keeping in touch. But I do miss him. I do miss him dearly.
We miss you. When will we see your smiling face again?
You know, I don't have an exact date because I haven't gone through the paperwork, but I have 3 months off. So, although I thought it would be 3 months from January 20th, it's now 3 months from December 29th. So in 3 months.
Well, we can't wait to see you. We're so happy for you, Jackie. Congratulations again.
Oh, thanks. Good to talk to you guys.
Bye, Jackie.
Bye, Jackie.
Bye-bye.
Her babies, her kids are so beautiful.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
2 boys, that's going to be a crazy household.
It is, I'm sure. Well, 3. She's got her husband, too.
That's true. And I mean, all men are boys at heart, too. Yeah,
it was so nice to talk to Jackie. She's doing so well.
Yeah.
So happy for
Thanks,
her.
and we hope you're well, Jackie.
We miss her.
They're 1/3 of the way to a pro baseball team, which is my perfect transition into our next story. So here's a local hotshot. East Longmeadow's Nick Ahmed was involved in a blockbuster baseball trade yesterday. We don't often get to talk baseball here on Mass Appeal. But so the Atlanta Braves traded Ahmed and a package of other players to Arizona, so he'll be warm, for Justin Upton and Chris Johnson, 2 players who will be a lot colder. And Ahmed graduated from East Longmeadow High School and was a second-round draft pick in 2011. So let's hope he makes the big show one day.
Congratulations. That's so exciting for him. Oh my
the Arizona team's going to be pretty good this year, so maybe go take a vacation and check out this guy right here.
Nick, there he is. Awesome. Congrats, Nick. So happy for you.
Yeah.
And now, changing gears once again. You know, I always had a crush on this guy.
You did, a big crush. You talk about it often,
I do?
actually. You do.
I didn't know that.
She
Adam
does.
Levine. So Maroon 5 frontman Adam Levine is branching out. The singer made his television acting debut this past fall in the cable series American Horror Story. And later this year, the voice coach has a major role in the film Can a Song Save Your Life? Co-starring Keira Knightley and Mark Ruffalo.
And you saw that American Horror Story, right?
I did.
Is it good?
It was his acting debut. It was really good. Yeah,
Right.
I think he's an actor.
But this weekend, Adam Levine is going to take a crack at hosting Saturday Night Live for the first time, and Mark Barger has a preview.
Feels out of place.
After spending a big part of the last 2 years picking singers to be on The Voice,
If you want normal, go over there.
Adam Levine's the one who got picked this week.
I'm hosting SNL this week with musical guest Kendrick Lamar.
The host job is a strange new twist in my life and in my career, and I gotta say I'm a huge fan of the show, and I always have been.
Fueled by a slew of top 10 hits, Levine and his band Maroon 5 have been musical guests on SNL twice, a much lighter workload than the hosting gig.
You're kind of liberated in a way because you don't have to go through the week, you know, like the hell week, entertainment's hell week, I guess, that SNL is, which is so exciting and so fun.
The hosting chore started earlier this week, cutting promos for the show.
You're holding a button. Yeah. Bobby Moynihan has the voice of an angel. He was singing earlier, and I was moved to tears almost, actually.
And while Levine's used to occasional chuckles on The Voice,
You played the vest card?
laughter becomes the overriding goal Saturday night at 11:30.
They'll have to make me funny, but it's just a new thing, and I'm kind of diving in head first and see where it goes.
One way or the other, Levine's confident of hitting the right notes comedically.
It'll be friggin' hysterical. I promise. I won't be, but the show will be.
And that's what SNL is all about. Mark Barger, NBC News.
If your kids love quesadillas, we have got a whole new twist on this family favorite.
Chef Matthew Scotten is the Roamin Chef, and he joins us for the recipe for roasted root vegetable quesadillas. Chef Matt, so good to have you back in the kitchen.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I should say last time we were outside grilling. Wouldn't that be nice
Yeah.
if we were out
Yes.
there? Well,
If
not
only.
right now,
No, I would not like to grill today.
when it's warm. So we're making roasted root vegetable quesadillas today.
That's right, yeah. And what I've done was I've taken some red pepper. I have some roasted vegetables right in the oven right now.
Magic of television, they're done.
I'll glove
and they're
up
all
and
ready,
grab
and
them.
I'll discuss
I'm
what
sure
I've
everyone's
cooked.
wondering where all the vegetables are, right?
Yeah.
So now how do you prepare
Found
them
them.
to get to
And you
this
can
point?
put them right here.
Thank you.
So what I've done here is I've
So
roasted.
it's not hot. It's not
no.
hot.
Oh, I have asbestos hands.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, you have really impressive hands. I was burning my hands off.
So what I've done here is I have this little non-stick grill, and you could do this on a cast iron skillet, or you can do it in the oven on a pizza stone if you'd
pizza
like.
stone. That's a good idea.
It's a really good idea.
So I have them heating up, and I have some butternut squash, roasted red pepper, roasted red onion, and roasted garlic here.
Roasting vegetables is the way to go, I think. It brings out their flavor, and you don't have to gunk them up with a lot of oil and
That's
and
right.
junk.
That's right. All this for all these ingredients, I've used like maybe like a half a teaspoon of olive oil.
Wow, that's great.
And did you put any salt and pepper or anything on them, or no? Just
I haven't. That's it.
Okay.
I usually go for the smoked cheese, smoked Gouda to flavor it basically, and that has a bit of salt in it also.
Smoked Gouda.
But
it's Gouda.
You know, the salt and pepper's optional.
And you put the tinfoil down so then you don't have to really clean.
That's
much.
right. That's
I like that. All right,
let's
so now let's
making.
get going.
I'm hungry.
So
Okay.
non-stick, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So this is heating up here, and what I do here is lay down my tortilla and put a little bit of cheese on one side.
Okay, so just one side. Cheese.
And I have spinach here too, and I've blanched this off just briefly for like 2 minutes until it just starts to wilt.
Blanching, what is that?
Blanching is just adding just a little bit of water in a pan, and you put a lid over it, over on the stovetop, and just let that briefly come to a simmer.
So it's kind of like steaming, but not really?
Right. It's,
okay.
It's, yeah. So
gotcha.
basically the same thing. Braising, again, you do that in the oven, and that has water to that, and that's another form of a blanching also.
Gotcha.
Perfect.
So, so what I do is I put the spinach on.
All right, after it's been blanched.
That's right.
I always think of the character from the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls, yes. Sorry, I didn't want to say it. Was that Betty White's character? Who was that?
No, that wasn't Betty White. I forget the actress's name. Does anyone else know?
If anyone else, yeah, shout it out in the studio audience if you remember the name. What people, now they're chatting about it. So we have all these vegetables piled up real high.
Yeah.
B. Arthur.
B. Arthur was Blanche.
That was our
Love the
producer
Golden
in there.
Girls.
We got B. Arthur.
All right, Matt, so you're putting all those vegetables right on top of there?
That's right.
After they've been roasted?
Yep. And what I'm going to do with the roasted garlic, I'm going to mash it in here with a knife a little bit.
We love that.
I'm going to actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to scooch.
Sure.
I'm going to eat some of this garlic.
And then,
and
then I flip it over.
I feel bad for the rest of the guests who I'm interviewing on this show.
I like this, Matt, how you have the grill lines on there, too. I think that makes it fancy.
Yeah.
And so, roughly, are we almost done with this whole process?
Just about, yeah. We're just going to wait.
Oh, I can never
We're going to
do
wait
that.
for 2 to 3 minutes to brown off each side like this.
That's why you get quesadillas when you go out.
And what I do sometimes is I'll add like a grilled chicken. I'll slice it up, or you could add shrimp or shredded beef if you like.
Oh, very good. Well, Chef Matt, this looks delicious. We'll just plate it up, and we can still make another one, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, stick around. We
Maybe
can make
without
some more.
spinach, we'll have some protein. Nice to be with you, Matt.
Well, thank
you
you
so much.
And
this
you can
delicious.
get this full recipe again by logging on to mymassappeal.com later today.